beside me. I got all my babies on this side of the house. Boy, I wish I had my... Let's see, I'm not going to leave this camera on too long because it ends up... ooh, what a perfect shot right there. As you can see, here I am. There's her head. She's sleeping right here. I got the kitty cat right here. You can't see it because the table and my coffee cup's in the way, but I got my kitty cat right here on my lap. He's laying right here underneath the blanket. And then I got my galley Love right here. She's underneath this blanket right there. See? There she is. I got her ear over here. And then I got one in the bathroom. I really wanted to get one more and put one in the back bedroom and one in the front bedroom. See, one is supposed to be our office, but we're still in the process of remodeling and stuff like that. We really haven't, finished it. So we got junk all over the house, and we haven't had a chance to organize it, clean it up, get it set the way we want, As you can see, well, you can't see the ceiling, but still got a light we got to put in, and we got, a couple holes in the wall in here that need to be patched up because we originally had my thing, and then we decided to, instead of having the wires going up the wall, that looked kind of tacky, I guess, so we put a hole through the wall, went up into the wall, and then came out the top above where the top of the stair was. I mean, the wall was where the ceiling of the wall was, and then we still had the wires hanging out. And I was like, I know what we're gonna do while we're putting wires up in the attic and everything and doing all that stuff. I said, why don't we put a hole down above each speaker of the house, of the living room here, and then we can put the wires through the attic, put the wires across this way, and then they go over this way, and then down through the wall, then come out behind the speaker. So that way we don't have any wires hanging out. Then it looks more like a professional job. Because, that's how most of the people do it. They put the wires in behind the wall, and they put speakers in the wall and coat it so you don't even see the speakers hanging out. That would be the next thing I would like to do. But of course, that's more cutting and tearing and all that other stuff. So I'm glad it's where it's at now, where the wires are sticking down to the ceiling. That way, you don't see no wires around the house. That's pretty cool. But anyway, let's get into the video. And of course, I'm going to turn the video camera off because it gets in the way of the gameplay no matter where I put the camera. Something's always in the way. If I put it down here at the bottom, it's telling me stuff and I can't read it. If I put it in the top corners or at the top, it covers up all that junk. If I put it on the side here, it gets, so. But anyway, that's our video part of the video. And now we're going to go play the game. Let me go take the video off. All right, take the video off and boop, there it goes. Turn the video off. All right, now let's get back to the game. But anyway, hello and welcome to the world of... Oh, I already said that part, didn't I? But anyway, let's see. What do I want to do? Let's see. Today is my day off. I have more time on here to do things. And tomorrow I have more time to do things. So today, I know what I want to do. But let's go check out the game. Okay. This is the new, or the right side if you're in the game looking out at me. And then I see the jack-o'-lantern or the stagecoach made out of pumpkin. And then of course you see the outfit that Sleeping Beauty or whatever the girl's name is. But let's go ahead and we'll check out our little world here. Let me do a quick introduction to the game. Let me get rid of this because it's in my way right now. Boom. All right. Let me do a quick introduction to the game. When you first start the game, I'll take us out a map look. When you first start, like Stormy Thorn look or something like that, where it's all mystical and everything, all that's blocked off. And so you have to do little goals and stuff like that, the Dreamlight points and stuff like that. You have little goals you got to do, and you unlock points and stuff like that. And when you get so many points, I think it was like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, whatever points you had to accumulate. And once you would get that many points, then you would come here with the wizard and you'd click on it, and it would allow you to go into this area. Or if you wanted to go down here to the peaceful meadow, it would let you come down here. Or if you wanted to go up here to, sunset or sunlight or whatever it's called. I got it all covered up with pumpkins right now. You had to spend your Dreamlight points to go in here. But anyway, you got the plaza here. And when you first start out, you have your house over here. But you'll notice that I put my house over here because it was too big. You could change the outer look of the house. The inner look of the house stays the same. Now, if you want to build more houses, let's say you fill up everything in your house and you need more room, you can build a new house on this world. So you can have one house here, one house here, one house up here, so you have quite a many different houses. The only problem is when you build a new house, you got to basically start over with that house because it won't transfer what you have in that house over to the new house you build. It's kind of confusing. I'll tell you another thing that you go to the next part of the game. But, you have a house, then you have to open up Scrooge's, you have Scrooge's building, you have Daisy's building, you have all these houses and stuff all over the place, and you have to do Dreamlight things, goals and stuff like that, and you keep building up Dreamlight points and getting money for everything you do, and minerals and different things like that you unlock, and you have to keep doing all these things. And so the more you do in this area here in the plaza, and you unlock it, then you unlock other areas like the forest and the sunlight and the peaceful meadow, etc., then you get more room and all this other stuff. But you first, your house is right over here first, and then you end up doing whatever, and you have Scrooge's thing. You have to unlock that. You have to pay, and you have to update it. You can't just open up and get the biggest house ever. You have to update it every so often. You get one little section with clothes, and then you get another section of clothes, then you get another section of clothes until you fill up the whole entire house, the whole building with more stuff. Same thing with Daisy and all these houses and stuff like that. Like there's Mickey Mouse houses and Donald Duck house and Daisy's house down here. So, that's why they're in these square things, because these are where they're living, their houses. And some of them are not here. Some of them are here, but then you have to go and unlock it. And I'll show you about that. Like this one here is unlocked. This one unlocked. This one's unlocked. That one's unlocked. So all of these houses get unlocked. You have to unlock them as you play the game. And the more you play, the more you unlock, the more land you open up, and so on and so on. And, but anyway, and all these fruits and stuff that are in here, these are different trees. And once you unlock the whole world, this whole area, all this land and everything, all up here and all that stuff, you can move the trees from different areas. Like some of these trees are over here, some of the trees were found up here, some of them unlocked them, and you have to pay money and Dreamlight points to unlock them. You have to always find Uncle Scrooge or Scrooge McDuck, whatever, to unlock all them. And then you have wishing wells, and you have to unlock all them. And each time you open up this world, you get this and that. You have to unlock them. And then you open up this world part, and you get this and that. So and there used to be a whole bunch of trees on all these properties, but as time went on, I just cleared all the land, got rid of all the trees and stuff like that, and opened it up so I could have more room. Plus, the trees get in the way of what you're trying to look at. If you're you have to look around the tree and stuff like that just to get the tree not to be in your camera view, which is kind of crazy. But you keep, like I said, keep doing stuff, and then once you uncover all this world, then you can open up extra areas. See, I've unlocked everything in this world. Then you have the Eternal Island, and that's another spot. And then the Storybook Vale is another spot, and the Wish Bloom Mountain is another spot. And we'll show you those as we unlock them. And there are floating islands, and there are realms that you can unlock and stuff like that. The floating islands, I just haven't really got into them, because to me it's like, it's okay if you want to put your house and your friends' houses and things like that out off the main property. You can put them on these floating islands, and there's a lot of them. See, there's a lot of them. You unlock it with 15,000 points. You know, you can unlock them all, but I haven't really spent that much time trying to unlock them, because that's a lot of dreamlight points just to unlock these extra islands and stuff like that. And so I kind of like gave up on that, because then it was more important to do my bookcases and stuff like that. I mean, not my bookcases, my chests, my storage chests. And I'll tell you about that in a minute too. So yeah, let's go ahead and I guess I'll just make this about a video of all the stuff you can do in the world, like like if this is the first time coming in and checking it out, I'll go ahead and I'll go back and show you everything. But let's go into the actual game. All right, this is the apartment I was telling you about, where you can change skin, because the original, let me see if I can find it here. Let's see, nope, no, that's not what I wanted to do, but, oh yeah, I was going to, let's see, I think, oh, no, it's over here. All right, let's see, I think it's in here, if I'm not mistaken. Furniture sets. That's furniture. I need building. Is that what I need? No, that's furniture building. I need, oh yeah, I need to go into this section. Okay, well, anyway, this is your storage. And like chests and this storage place here, you first start out with 2 rows. All this is 1 row, and then this is the second row, and then this is your 3rd row here. And then they added pet and animal roles. You have 1 animal that's following me around, and I got another animal. And you can unlock more animals as you play, and unlock more animals and buy more animals off the store, stuff like that. Then you level them up and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. You get to level them up. Then they'll help you by picking up stuff, and then sometimes they'll throw stuff at you, like gift you these items, and you put them in your stuff, and it's pretty cool, you know. But, you know, and that's just showing you how much stuff you can carry around, and you got to pay Dreamlight points or cash or whatever to make more room so you can carry more stuff, or else you got to keep going to a chest and unlocking it. But let's see here. I got 7 of those. I need another 3 of these Dreamlight shards or dream shards, and they if you get 10 of them, that gives you 250 Dreamlight points up there above you, the 2,860 of them. And you get 1,000, you can update your chest. You get 4,000, you can update it a second time. You know, so yeah, you can go ahead and do that. But I'll show you more about that later. And then you have this section over here. These are your wardrobe, and you go in here and change your clothes if you want to. And so yes, you can change your clothes, and then you can change the way you look, dress up. You can change your eyes, and your nose, and your hair, and stuff like that. Like if I want to go in and change my hairstyle, you know, I can go in here and change my hairstyle. I don't want to click on any of this because it'll mess up, and I got to refine my hairstyle and all that stuff. And it'll glow and show you which one is your hairstyle that you're wearing right now. These are new ones. The ones that are with the little orange circle, those are all new ones. I've unlocked that one, but I didn't look at it, you know. But it's supposed to show the one that I was wearing. Let's see if I go down this way, if it shows it. Where is it at? No, it just showed my hairstyle. Oh, well, I guess maybe in this section it doesn't, but when you go into clothing, actual clothing, it'll show me like my wings here. Let me go look at the wings. See, if I come down here, you'll notice one of them I can't even talk, will already be highlighted. The orange highlight on that box, it says thorny wings right here, that one. So it'll show you which one you're actually using right now. And then you can go back and change it to any of these other backpack things. And then you can, oh, well, darn it. Let me get up and turn off the alarm. I got everybody comfortable around me. Come here, girl. You come over here. Sit right here. Let me get up, get the, turn off the alarm. And then I can, maybe it's charged up enough I can make this other video. Oh, and get me some more coffee while I'm at it. All right. Okay, calm down. We're going to lay back down. We're going to lay back down. All right. Turn that off. 84%. Come on. All right. Well, we'll do a video. Okay, let me get my coffee, and then we'll lay back down and place or sit back down. All right, here we go. Right now. I'm coming back to lay down. I mean, sit down. Keep saying lay down because they're laying down, trying to stay warm and comfortable. All right, let me get over here without kicking the table. Okay, keep your head up. Oh, here, let me move your legs because I want to sit on your legs and make them fall asleep. All right, and you lay right there. Yeah, okay. Let me get the blanket here. Come here, kitty, kitty. Come on. Meow. Meow. Want to leave this open so you can rest? Okay, let me make sure you're all tucked in. Make sure you're all tucked in. I don't want your feet to get cold. You want your feet to get cold. And you're all tucked in over here. Come here, kitty, kitty. Meow, 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 meow. Okay, anyways, let's get back to the game until she comes back up here. You want to come back up here, girl, and sit, lay up here? All right. But anyway, just depending on what your outfit has or how you design your outfit, you can decide how you want to do it. Let's go over here to get out of here. And then this one here, the requests, those are basically like if somebody gives you a mission or something like that, they'll say, oh, well, we need you to dress in a brownish color, to match the fall looks. Maybe different multicolors, like maybe some green pants and some brown, make it kind of like, or not green, but orange and yellow and red and brown, to match the fall leaves falling off the trees and stuff like that. So you have to dress up a certain way, and then you have to go back through the whole thing. But I'll show you, you have to go all the way back through all this stuff here just to get your outfit the way you want it. But I'll show you how you solve that problem. Yeah, it's a problem, yeah. But let me go back into here. Now, here's your furniture. And these are all the things that you accumulate in the store, you buy in the store, or you get for special packages, like you'll get these special boxes, or you get these special treasure bags or whatever. Some will be clothes, and some will be furniture of some sort. And you can decorate your apartments and outside, like out. See, these ones here are only inside. These are outside. You got attractions, like you unlock these and buy these or whatever. And you can see you got the Christmas Town mini carousel. See, I got two carousels. I got that one, and then I have oh man, I don't see it in here, but it's the I got another one. Is the oh man, what do I call it? Shoot, I forgot. Oh yeah, I need to put them up. I need to put them in the snow area, I think, or put them over in the sunlight area, which I'll show you in a minute. But then you have all these things you can do, like and so let's say electronics. See, I've got some of these work and some don't work, Like you have this game here that's just for looks. It's not actually, you can't really play it just for looks. But then this thing here, you can push a button and it'll shoot confetti out of it, or this one you can, it'll do bubbles, I think, and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. But this, like drive-in theater, that's pretty neat. You unlock all this stuff where you buy it, so, or you get it rewarded. And then let's go to apartments. Let's see, where's the apartments here? I think they're down here. Yeah, down here. No, not apartments. These are somewhere else they are. But you can make pathways. That's how I make my roads down here and stuff like that. But some are hidden. I don't understand the hidden. I've never been able to understand the hidden stuff. I don't know if it's that you just don't want to use it, maybe, and you put it down here as your hidden area. I don't know how to work it. Oh, here comes Kitty Cat coming back up here to lay down. And then you have your horse thing. Nope, I got out of the horse thing. All right, but anyway, like I was saying, this is your pathway here, and you got a pathway down here that comes down this way, and then you got a pathway in the middle here, and you got a pathway over here, and you got a pathway up here, and those have to be unlocked, with the money you spend. And then you have this section here. This is your waterfall, and I think you have to unlock this. I'm not sure. I think I did have to unlock this, but that'll be your first one you unlock, or you try to unlock. And this is your center spot. You have one here. That one's permanent. And then this one over here is another one. So you got your permanent one here. You got your one you can move around. You can pick this up and put it over here if you want to, or where it's more in the middle. But this, and you have to buy these and everything. And you got to buy all these. And you have to upgrade these, because when you first get it, you might have 2 of these boxes here that have stuff on it. Then you upgrade a second time, you get the 2 more. And then the last time you do it, you get the last 2 or some of that. Yeah, and it gets bigger and bigger, the box. And see how it's got the snow on there? That's a special box. That's what I'm trying to find. That's what I'm trying to find here. But these are all my bushes and stuff like that I put together. I put them here. And this is Scrooge's house right here. Oh, no, that's Daisy's house. I'll show you that in a minute. This is a teleporter thing. I got to figure out how to get. I can't remember how I did it, or where I did it, how I made it, whatever. But I'll find it eventually and show it to you as I can remember. This here is Scrooge's thing. And like I said, you build it bigger and bigger. And your house is bigger and bigger. You have to keep putting money into it, or Dreamlight points into it, and it gets bigger and bigger. When you're in your thing, you have different things. You have, this is, I think, what do they call it? This is come back here. I didn't want to go up there. Come down. All right, I can't get too close because it'll push me up there. I lost my pointer now. Where's my pointer? Where did my pointer go? Hello? Darn it. Oh, there it is, my pointer. Well, he's moving. Yeah, he's moving. He really not letting me go where I want to go. But that's my, these are your mining things. You get, you get dirt, different things with it, jewels and some of them. This your, I guess they call it forging or something, or, well, I'll show you a whole list of them in a minute. But you have certain things you have to do in here. You have holes in the ground here you can see, but there's let me see if I can find one up here somewhere. I think it should glow. It should glow. I might not have one out right now, because you probably have to be in the actual game for them to show up. But there's supposed to be a little like break in the ground, and it glows or something. But that's why I got a couple of the holes in the ground up here. Yeah, it's not going to show me those things. But anyway, let's and then this here goes to the castle up there. And in order to and then you got certain things inside the castle. You have realms and stuff like that you go to, and each one is like different characters and stuff like that. You unlock all of them, and it took me a while to do all that. You have to do certain things in each of these realms to get where you want. You to get your character, and you bring them here to this world, and then you unlock him, and you bring his house here and put his house, and like some of them, like Remy the mouse, or rat, you not only get his house, but then you also have to put his restaurant in here, and that's another thing. The apartment, your apartment here, that is in every area that you unlock, like all the main treasure things. See, let me get off. And then you have that one, and then you have Remy's restaurant will be in every area that you unlock, the new world or whatever you unlocked. And then I think that's basically it. You got Remy's restaurant, you have Scrooge's building, and then you have your apartment in every single place that you go to. And I'll show you that in a couple little times before. But let's get out of this, I guess, because it's not really going to, it's stuck. It's not letting me move the cursor around where I want it. But you can move stuff around. You can see how the hand will open up when you touch on a thing, and you can click on it, get rid of it, move it, whatever. You know, I can move this big one here and move it anywhere I want to move it, but then it's kind of like weird because I have this sticking out up there. The bridge comes and stops right there, and if I put this down here in the corner down here, it's kind of weird, you know. So I like it where it's at. That's where it was originally at, and I'm not moving it. But let's go ahead and get out of this area. All right, now, like I said, here's flowers you can pick up. You gotta check your mailbox every so often. You check your mailbox because every day they might give you a new mail or something like that. And sometimes you get a Dreamlight point. Oh, like I got that. And you read it. Most times I try to read stuff, but then I don't want to read, so blah, blah, blah. But you get new mail every day. I said I read it, but it said it's unread. And then these are all the things. So sometimes when you open these mails up, you get not Dreamlight points, but these are what are they called? Well, you know, I don't know what they're called. I think they're moon things or something. And then you keep unlocking it as you go through. And sometimes you get items like this. You get all these items for doing certain things. You know, you go down through the list. See, I got more clothes. I unlocked all these doing certain things. And then you have rewards and stuff. And so I unlocked all that. So I got a whole bunch of them. Vampire teeth and things like that. Then you have events. Expires in 14 days. That just came out. See, I already did that one. I claimed those. I did that one, this one. Let me go down and make sure I claimed them all. I don't want to miss anything. Because if you miss them, then they, you know, whatever. Then you have other, and these are ones you can buy. You know, lost and found. See, I already got all these. Yeah, I already did all of them. Then you have all your mail. Then you have villagers. They give you things. Oh, we make a great team. And sometimes, you know, they might give you something, but most times it's just, like I got a reward there. But most times, like I said, it's just a lot of blah, 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 blah. Thank you for this. Thank you for that. Oh, here you go. I'll give you that. You know, like I said, sometimes. Then back to the original. Let's go down here, see if we can click to the internet. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Let's see, get out of that. Maybe now that it's connected to the internet, maybe I'll get some mail in a little bit. But I designed this, and I organized everything so it looked kind of cool and everything. But here's Scrooge's house, and that's, you get this, you build it, and unlock it, make it bigger, and get more stuff in it. And then you have Daisy's house right here, and that's a special thing you can do. And then, of course, like I said, your apartment and stuff like that. And then all the different areas. There's some of the floating islands above you there. Let's see, where are they at? There's there's a couple over there. You can see them over there. They're on the outside of the world, I think. So you can see them all. And there's a dark area up there. You know, there's a area up there, and you have different areas. You got you'll see there's there's area over here. This is the seaside area, and then you have this area down here. This is the bog area. Boy, down here you got the bog area. And I put Remy's building that, and there's I can't remember the girl's name, but nice black girl that you come across, and I think she was with the frog in her or something like that, the prince and the princess or whatever, and that's her house, and that down there, and so let's see if I can see what I'm talking about. There might be a digging piece up here somewhere. Let me see if I can see them. They glow right here. This one. See how it'll glow when you get closer to it, and you dig it up. You got different instruments and stuff. Let's see. Now, ooh, there's a shard, and oh well, I got cold, but there's a shard. So now it gives me 8 of those. So I just need 2 more. Yeah. All right, but let's go ahead and we'll start with what you first start with is your house. And your house, let me see if I can find what they look like. Where's the houses? I got to figure out how to do the houses. I think they're not in the map. I don't think they're in here, but I don't think they were in here. Where are they? Let's see. Okay, maybe they are. They're probably down way at the bottom here. Let me see. Click all the way down. Maybe I'll find the houses. Yeah, these are all things I unlocked and bought. Things like that. Oh, come on. Where are the houses? They might be down here. I'm not sure. Usually the houses are at the very bottom of this. I need to get down here quicker. Come on. Move down here quicker. Oh, there we go. Oh, did it go up or down? Uh-oh. Now it's moving slowly. Come on. Are the house? Nope. Nope, that's all they have. Okay. I don't want to do quests. Maybe they're in the shopping area. I'm not sure. Okay. Go back out. Okay. Let's see. Crafting, companions, foraging, ingredients, like meals, clothing. I don't know where they're at. Cannot remember where the houses are. Dreamlight points, quests. No, I don't want to skip on that. Let's go the other way. Good. Okay, now maybe they're in here. Okay, let's check in here. Okay, this is mainly a guide. Shows you how to play the game. It shows you how to play and all the stuff, and I'll be going through that in a minute, showing you how it works. But let's go back, and then tells you about Dreamlight points and what to do and how to collect them and things like that. So you can read some of this in more detail if I don't give you enough information, some of that. But let's go look at the houses. Here we go. And here's this is the house. You can use you can come in here and it'll give you restore on your end. You get the house storage as a secondary inventory. So you got one on your body while you're walking around. Then you come in here and you drop it in the chest. You can design each house the way you want to and stuff like that. And then you can find it on your furniture menu. Open the category. Well, that's where I was looking at. It didn't show it. Okay, yeah, whatever. Okay, we'll go in there, and then you place it anywhere in the village, and you can upgrade the house and stuff like that. So we'll go look. It's back in here. I didn't see it though. Okay, house. Okay, no, I don't want to go down there. Okay, where's the house section? I'm just crazy today. I can't see it. Where is it at? Seasoning. Maybe it's in here. Oh, no, there's that. It's right here. Dumb. Gotta read. These are all the buildings that I've brought to the world. Some of them were here, and then some of them you unlock. Like, that's Jack Skeleton's house, and they're already placed in the village. And then this is placed on a floating island, and this one's on another island, and this is on another island. Or no, it's another village. I'll show you them later. These are all in other villages. You have this village here, and then you have other villages. And that we'll show you them as time goes on. But now let's move down. Now keep going down. Now this is the player's house. These are ones you can buy, and ones that a couple of them you unlock, I think, and then most of them you buy. And all of these I bought. And what I want to do is eventually, when I get my worlds done, and I get everything set up, and I've unlocked all the missions that I can, when I get to a point where I've done everything that I can do up to that point, and no more villagers have given me quests to do, and there's no more stuff to buy, there's no more stuff to work on, you know, as far as unlocking and stuff like that, then I'll do some other stuff like, you know, put more of houses out. You know, you get automatically one house with every village that you unlock, but you can add more houses. And so these are more houses that you can put anywhere in the world. Let's say I want to bring, what do I want to, let's say I already got a palace one. That's one I'm living in now. You can do, like, let's see, let's look at, that's the scary one for Halloween. So when Halloween comes, I can change my house to look like that. Other buildings, these are ones that you unlock or whatever. And those are it. So you got one that you can put in the Eternal Island, one in the Storybook, and one in the Wishbone. So those are outdoor only. And then you got these ones, you can put them somewhere, you know, and make it look better. And this is a Dreamlight one. That's my stable. So I got horses, so I can put my horses over here too, which is pretty cool. So I got a horse one there, I got a horse one in Eternal, and one in the Storybook. And I've already got a Storybook one, you know, in the Wishbone, I keep saying Wishbone. That was a doggy or a Wishbone with a doggy show, and also Wishbone the salad dressing, you know. But that's where the other Dreamlight stable is, and I can let me see if I can put my stable. See how big this thing is? So you got to have room, and you have to unlock this as time goes on. You have to unlock it and make it bigger and bigger. But I could put this up in my winter section. Let's see, open it. Let's move it up here to the winter section. I got to put it up here. See if I got room in the winter section up here. You can put it anywhere once you unlock all this. I have room in here for the story. I don't want to block that because that's an entrance going up there, and there's things there, and I want to block my fishing area because that's where I'd be fishing. And I got a thing over there, but I really don't have any room up here. Oh, Mommy's here. All right. Well, I do have an area over here, but if it's blocked, if I turn it sideways, it'll end up blocking my pathway coming up. So I really can't put it here. I can put it over here, I guess, in this area, since it is kind of snowy and it's close to the snow area. Let's see, is there anything down here that I would block? No, it doesn't. Okay, let's put it. I don't know if that's the front side or the back side. Let me see, is that the front? I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll put it right here. If it changes color, it means something's in the way. Maybe I'll pull it away from the wall just enough so I can walk behind it. We'll move it again if I have to. All right, now let's go back in here to, I gotta move. Okay, this was here. Okay, let's go back to the house again down here. Another. That's okay. Come on down here. So let's say, and then I can put another building if I want to. If I want to put another house down here, like if I want to put a cottage, I can put another cottage up here maybe. Like down the road, I'll put another cottage. But see, when it changes like that, it means I can do it. And see, so that's a winter cottage if you want to. It's got snow coming down the front of it, which is pretty neat. But you can put another house in here, so I have one house here and one house up there. But I'll go ahead. Let me go ahead and put this down here in the village area, and I'll see if I can put it down here somewhere. We'll just put it right here. I don't want to cover up too much, but I can always move it, get rid of it, put it back. But I'll show you the difference in this just a second. There we go. All right, and then you can go ahead and while you have your thing like this, you can change the look of your house too. See, watch, I'll grab it. Now let's see, triangle. See, there's your original house right here. That's the original house. And you start out with a small house, get green, white, blue, you know, depending on what color you want to make it. And then these are the other ones I was showing you where you can change the look of it, you know, to where if you want it to look like an old cafe, like the 50s style or whatever. These are ones you can buy or whatever. And so there's the one I did, the castle one. And you can change the look of it if you want to, but that's your original one. And you'll see when we go to the other villages where that's the original. And you can change it if you want. I want to change it to this look, or I want to change it to that look, or I want it to be scary, gothic. You know, you can change it any way you want. But anyway, let's go into the world. Oh, I didn't want to move it. Go back. Leave it alone. Okay. Now, let's go into this world again. All right, now. Here's the house, and I'll show you the difference between the two houses. This one is the original, and I've got a lot of stuff done to it already. And then, like I said, this is the new house that I can put a second house if I want to, which I will eventually once I get situated, and I can use it. So that way I don't have to keep. I mean, it doesn't take that long to move from place to place. I can move from here to the beach by just going, you know, doing certain things, and I'll be able to go into different things, different places and everything. But let me show you the house first. I can move this house again, get it out of our way. But this is what your house originally looked like. I mean, not looks like on the outside, but this is what your house will look like on the inside when you go in. Click on it. Every house starts out like this. This is an elevator that'll let you go upstairs and do certain things to the house. But this is the way the original house starts. Nothing in it except for one chest. So I can say, okay, well, I've got the same chest. Well, I don't know. I guess, well, it's the original chest. So any of the houses you have 4 houses in one in each village. And then you have, this is the original house here. And the original chest is going to have the same amount of stuff that are in all the other chests that are in this certain chest here. And you'll see the chest I'm talking about. This is the one by the wall. On the left side when you walk in, this chest is the original chest. And it's going to have the same amount of the same stuff in all the other chests. And I'll show you that what I'm talking about later. And then you have 3 rooms. Well, you got 4 rooms. This one that you're in. Then you have a room here, and you have a room here, and you have a room here. And each room is empty, like this. And you have to come back up here. And then you go, this room, it's empty. You got to put stuff in every room. Boop. And then there's another room, and you have to go in and put stuff in this room. And then you come out, and this is the beginning of it. You can decorate it, put more chests in it, stuff like that, and update all the chests and everything. You can design the walls, you can do all that stuff, and we'll show you that in a minute. All right, this here is the elevator, and basically it goes from, and you can expand. You got your, you can put your mailbox out here. Yeah, you can put your mailbox outside if you want to, or you don't need the mailbox if you don't want to put another mailbox on it, you know, because this will be just this will be a secondary house. It's not going to be your main house. Now, I guess if you put the on for the mailbox, then yeah, it will, you can make this your main house if you want to. I don't know how it works. I mean, maybe the other house, the bigger one that I turned into a castle, maybe that's the main one. This one, you can make it a secondary house, but it's going to be just like a storage. Maybe if you don't want to have to take the elevator every time to go to each place, and you just want to build separate houses in each of the expanded parts, you know, the village part, added parts, like you know, what I was talking about earlier, where you unlock this one, unlock this part, some of that. You can put a house in every part. And then that way you don't have to keep going. And then you might run out of room in your main house, so then you want to build extra house so you have more room to put stuff in it. So that's more like what I'm saying. But what you do is you click on it, and that's your mailbox. You can put a mailbox out front if you want to. And then to expand, you have this is what your floor plan looks like. And you can title it, and you can make it bigger if you want to. And then you can destroy it, or destroy it and start over with whatever you have in it. Like you say, oh shoot, I made this floor, and now I want to put this floor somewhere else. I want to put this room somewhere else in your house, and you want to put this room somewhere in your house. So you can push delete, and it'll clean out that room so it starts over fresh with a new room. You know, it's not going to delete all your stuff. All that stuff will go back into your storage and stuff like that. But let's say I want to, let's just say I wanted to title the room. So I can title the room, say this is my secondary main house, blah, blah, blah. Or you can put Kippy's bakery, maybe, if you want to turn this into your kitchen house or something like that, or your mining house, or your garden house or something like that, whatever. But you can title it. Then you come down here and you can expand your house if you want to make it bigger. I want to make it bigger, so I'm going to click on here, and you click on it, you hold on to resize the house, then you push it again. I can't figure out. Okay, horizon. Okay, yeah, there. You can make it bigger, but then you got to pay for it with your money. See, and you can, if you want to unlock it, you can come down here and click on it, unlock it, make it bigger. So it was originally 10 by 10. So let's go in the corner again, and we're gonna hold it and push it back to where it was, the original. See, it starts out. Ooh, so you can make them really tiny. It's, like this. And the rooms are really tiny, so it's not really that much room in here, but you can unlock it or whatever to make them bigger. See, originally it's a 10 by 10. See? So if I want to make it smaller, see, now you want to make it smaller, you have to pay money to make it smaller, which is kind of crazy. Why would I want a room that's only 3 by 3? It doesn't give me, maybe if I just was going to come in here and have one. Well, let's look at it just to see what it looks like, and then we'll put it back the way it was. Click. Now come down here, click on it. Yeah, we'll go ahead. And changing the size of this room will remove all furniture except for your main chest. So do you want to continue? Let's see if it works. Now, I hope it don't take my main chest out. Boom. Now see it. Now we'll look at how big the room is. Look at that. Look how big. It's just. You can make it like a foyer room. That's pretty cool. I like that. Now, I don't know if it took my chest away, but, it made it small. So now this is like a foyer room. So, like, you come inside and you're like, okay, let's see, let's go into here. This may be like an apartment building. And you're like, okay, let's go in here. And this is my apartment. This is Precious's apartment. This is Galley's apartment. So that's pretty cool. I didn't think about that. That's just different designs and stuff like that. And then you can change it by going back in here, and we'll go in here and expand the house again. Let's go ahead and put it back the way it was. We'll put it back the way it was. We'll go to okay. Now we make it move again to the 10 by 10. And to be like I said, I haven't done the style. I'll do it just to see the style. I've never seen it this small before, so let's look at it again. Here it's a little bit bigger. See, so yeah, each time you put $1,000 in, it gets a little bit bigger. And we'll go in here. We'll expand it back to the original, the 10 by 10. All right, hold it. Okay, now come down here. Hold it. Okay. Oh no, I want to go down. No. Okay. Let's go down here. Hold it, and then hold it again, and you move it. We'll put it back at the 10. And select it, and that's the original, so you don't have to pay to have the original done. So now we put it back. Now, of course, our chest is going to be gone because it said if you make it really small, it's going to kill your chest. So yeah, now we'll have to put a new chest in here, and start over again with the chest and everything. But, you know, and then, you know, what you can do is if you expand this again. Now, once you expand all of these rooms, you know, like this main floor here, now you'll notice up here in the corner, it's not, you know, you have to buy all these extra rooms, or you have to make them bigger. And then when you make them bigger and stuff like that, and you update the house, you have to update this house. When you make a new house, you update it. And I think you have to update it. I'm not sure, but it's only showing one floor in here, one floor. So I'm not sure if this house is the same as other houses, but maybe these are just cottages you have to unlock. But your main house is different. So you can make smaller houses where you can make, you know, you can just have little stuff. Maybe like we're gonna have a kitchen house, like I said, and we'll do a mining stuff is showing. So let's go ahead and we'll get out of this house. Let's get out of this house since we know how this house looks. I thought it was going to be like the other house, the big house, where it would be a big house. But I guess these are small houses. So, yeah, I guess that's about all you can do in here. But I'll show you more about it. Let's take this house out. We'll take this house out of here. Okay, now you first click on here, and then you push 0 to get out of it, and we'll click on this house and get rid of it. Pick it up and remove it. There. Now we'll mainly go. Now we'll go back into our regular big house here, and now I'll show you what I'm talking about. The difference between the small houses and the big house here. Now, when you look in here, you'll notice there's the same chest I had before. Or no, this one, I think. Was this the one? This is the main one they give you when you first start. Yeah, see how it's the same setup as every little house when you first open up the original house. You can put all your original stuff in this chest that you want to, you know, have in every house. It's sort of like Minecraft. When you play Minecraft, you have the Ender chest. And the Ender chest basically tells you it's the same stuff. So if you want to have, like, let's say I want to have all my gold and my silver and my diamonds and stuff like that I really need for every Minecraft world or area that I go to, I can put everything in this chest, and then when I go to my other world, whatever I have over there that's important, it's more like a travel chest kind of thing like that. Instead of having to carry stuff with you and then transport it over to this house, or carry the stuff from that world to the other house, another world or whatever, I can put it in the under chest like this chest here, and it'll be everywhere. So I'll have the same stuff every location I am at. But let's see, anything I can take out of here. Now I can take, let me say, I can put this is my main chest, so I want to put this in here. And you can organize this to by name, and you'll notice that some of the stuff will move around. Bye-bye. See? And these are all done by name. First name and stuff like that. And then I can do the same thing on this one here. If I click on triangle, I push triangle again, and I can do it by name, and it's going to organize so everything's packed together. And name basically gives you all your food and stuff like that. You can organize it any way you want to and stuff like that. But now these are things I've designed and put up here. You unlock the that threading thing up there. You have this as a workbench. I'll show you that in a minute. Now you have different style chests. You have small chests, and I don't think I have any small chests in here right now. This is a medium-sized chest. I've updated them all to medium-sized because when you first start out, you have 2 racks here. You have 2 rows of this. And then when you when you make a medium chest, then you get these. Then when you expand them, see how it says you expand for 4,000 Dreamlight points, then it'll move all this down to the bottom, so you have big chests. And that, oh, hey, good morning, beautiful. Where's my hug? My kiss. I'm covered up by babies right now. I can't get up. Beautiful.
Say one line.
Oh, heck yeah. I had Everything on.
Not putting out heat, it's just so noisy.
Oh, it's not pushing. Oh.
It's set round.
Oh.
It sounds like a certain word, and it says it over and over in my head. I'm like, I got to get rid of that.
I know. I walked in there. I was like, I noticed this heater in here was gone. I was like, wait a minute, where'd the heater going? That I walked in the kitchen. I was like, oh yeah, you were talking about that one. I did leave the heater in the bathroom so it stay warm in there. But I took it out of the bedroom and so I could put it in here. But yeah, these are your and so when you go from a small chest to these, I'll show you the small chest in just a second. Let me see, where's the small chest? It's in this crafting. Okay, I'll show you the crafting table while I'm working in here. These here are, you can make some of these things. Now, some of these things you unlock, and some of these things you can find on the in the world, and some of these things you can create if you need some right now, you can create them with other items, and stuff like that. Like you'll find glass in the world, you'll find this in the world. Sometimes you'll find soil, you'll find seaweed, night shards, and stuff like that. But if you want to make them, you can use other materials. Like you'll see these onyx, and you'll find these in the world by the pickaxing and stuff like that. And if you don't have enough night shards, you can use other items to craft night shards, like seaweed here. Let's see, go back out. Seaweed, you can find that in the ocean area. I mean, over there where the beach area is. Or you can take red algae, which you find once in a blue moon. But if you do, you can make other seaweed, out of those and stuff like that. So it just depends on what you want to craft. Then you have these areas here, and these are all things you can craft. And like I said, depending on the colors, I've got the original one here, but then you can make a red one, and you just have to use a red fallen flour to change the color of it. Or if you want to make it iron casket, that's use iron ingot, and so on and so on. You want to make a pink thing, you have to put a pink flour with it to make it, that. You can make radios, mailboxes. There's your medium chest. And I'll show you the difference between the old chest and the new chest. These are the original, the first ones you start out with. You have to have soft wood and stone, and you can make one chest. I'll make one so you can see what it looks like. And then I'll put it in my storage section so I'll always have it. But here's that. Okay, I crafted it, now I continue. Okay, you'll see that in a minute. All right, so with, like I said, you have this where you have softwood and stone. That's your first chest that you make. Now, originally, when you would do it, before they updated the system on the dream shards, you would have to come in here and you would have to not only make the iron, and you would have to change it to iron instead of stone, and the wood would change from soft to hardwood. So each time you go to a larger chest, it's different materials. But then you had to use Dreamlight shards to make the original boxes. And that was before the new system came out. And I'll explain what I'm talking about when I show you the new chest. All right, now let's and then you have, and we'll go up. You can make all these other things. Some of them you buy, some of the times you unlock them, and then you can make them if you don't want to spend your money. You want to use your materials instead. You can go ahead and do it this way. All right, now let's go look at potions. You have these things. Now these down here, this is your Dreamlight points, and I think I've already showed you one time, but every time you get 10 or 20 or 30 or 40, 50 dream shards, then you get those Dreamlight points, and you use your crafting table to use those dream shards to make your give you more Dreamlight points where you can do more stuff with them. And then you have furniture you can craft. Most of this you get from people and unlocking them and stuff like that in your little bags and stuff like that. See, like I can, that's nice there, but you can craft it but you got to have certain materials, like I said, like in here, to make that Devour mansion. And that's pretty cool to make her a mansion if you want to. Ooh, there you go. You got a special. Ooh, mommy gave you a treat. Yum yum. And then you have fences and your pathways, and there's the pathways that you'll see in the game while I'm playing it. And I'll show you that as time goes on. And so that's all the stuff you can make on the crafting table. But let's go into our items here now, our furniture. Now the first one should be the. Oh no. Okay, let's go back one. Where's the storage? Right here, storage. Now, let's see if I can find. And some of these chests here, like this one down here, you unlock and you can use them in your world. You have refrigerators, and you need them to put your. You can put your eggs, milk, and anything where you want to put them and stuff like that. But mainly, I put my refrigerator. I have my eggs, milk, anything that needs to be refrigerated in real life, I put in there. And then you have dish things. You have hanging pan things. You know, you have different drink cabinets. Some of them I don't know if they're usable or they're just for looks. Some of them are just for looks. Some of them are real. You know. But I haven't looked at all these, but you got dressers and stuff like that. I don't know if you can actually put stuff in there like clothes and stuff like that, but that would be cool, you know. But let's see if I can find that chest I was looking for. Where did I unlock? Did I get another chest in here? I probably can't get it from here. Let's see. Oh, there it is. There's one. Let's grab one chest and we'll show you the difference. I'm just gonna lay it up here and then you can see it. All right, there we go. We'll put it right here. We're gonna put it back when we're done anyway. All right, now let's yeah, we got all that. So I've already showed you the clothes and the chest and all that stuff. No, you're not going out right now. Sorry, I'm busy right now, and mommy already let you out. And of course, you know, you can move any of this stuff around anytime you want to and stuff like that. But what? Man, you are just a major pain in the butt when you want to go outside, don't you? You want to go out the front door? I'll let you out the front door. Man, I'll be right back. Let me go let my boy out the front door. I want to go out. Cry, baby. All right, let me open the space. Let you outside. Creep up. All right, here you go. Go outside, run around, have fun. It's cold as ice out there now. I don't want you to freeze to death. All right, we'll leave the door open so we can see him when he comes to the door. It'll make it colder in here, but we do have heat on, so it'll stay warm. Okay, there we go. All right, now let's get back to the video. All right, and when you first play, each room is 10 by 10. So your room will be a little bit smaller. It will be like, let's say it'll be about here. About here's where this where your wall will be right here. It'll be even right here. Your wall will be like right here. So there'll be like a foot, 2 feet of space that you're not going to have. This is the 12 by 12 room here. But originally when you have the 10 by 10, your chest will be here. So when you expand the wall, it'll start here. This will be like the 10 by 10 wall. But then when you expand it, you're going to add 2 feet on here, and then when you come in the room, all of your chests and tables and stuff like that will be sticking about this far away from the wall, and then you got to come back in here and pick it up and move it closer to the wall. Now you'll notice if you run into a red spot like that where it changes red, or you got to dig it up. If you have anything that could be in the way, another item like another tree or another building or something like that, it'll be red wherever, and it won't turn regular color like that. So let me go ahead and put it there. Now let's exit out, and I'll show you the difference between the chests, like I was saying. See, when you open this up, you'll notice that you only get 2 boxes, like I said. So you can use these 2. Then you got to come down. You come down here. If you have dreamlight points up there, I got that 2,860. Then you can use 1,000 of that, and it'll expand 2 more boxes below you, 2 more rows. And that's what this one over here looks like. This one's the new one. Originally, like I said, you had to design these in your crafting table, that thing over there. You had to craft it in that, and then you would get this box, and this would give you 2 rows, like that, right? Or 4 rows. And then you had to go back, and you'd have all these chests, and that was what I hated. I had so many of these chests here, the two-row ones, and if I wanted to craft and make it a 2-row over, a 4-row over here, or if I wanted to make a 6-row here, I would have to put these back into storage and get rid of them and everything. And if you pick them up and put them in storage, anything that's in that box, as far as I remember, disappears. You lose all the stuff that's in that box. It's just like when we were in the other apartment that I showed you, the new apartment I laid down and I took it off again, or I took it out of the world again. You notice that when I made the room smaller, it killed that chest, and you lose it. You know. Oh, the pipe. Okay, hold on. What did you say? Something about the pipe?
I gotta figure out how to get the water out of that pipe.
Uh-oh.
Last time I just used a straw, but I gotta get a little bit more water out of that.
Oh, okay. Oh, you mean the kitchen pipe? Oh, okay. Yeah, I was noticing it's so small. Oh, is the boy ready to come in yet? He's standing on the porch. Are you talking about, like, coming out of the actual pipe itself, or are you talking about
the hot water pipe that stands
right
up to here, right?
Uh-huh.
It's filled with water all the way up to the cap. And you turn the water off and you take the cap off, you got to get at least, I don't know, 6 inches of water out.
Oh, okay. You got to suck it out, or
yeah,
like a car. Oh, okay. All right, let me see if I can let this boy in because he's sitting on the porch. I guess he's ready to come in. All right, you ready to come in, boy? Anybody else want to go out? You want to go outside where it's cold? It's cold out there, boy. Are you crazy? Yeah. You crazy. All right, let's see, what time is it? Almost time to take a breather from the game, and then I'll make another video later and showing you. But we'll finish the house part, then we'll stop the video, and then I'll make another video later. I really need to I need to change the video. Let me see if I can change the title. I don't know if I can change the title. Can I change the title? Probably not. No, I don't think I can change the title. Can I? Overlay? No, that's if I want to change the look of everything. Yeah, I can't change the title. I can change it later when I get through the video. Okay. But, yeah, originally you had to craft this one. Then you had to craft this one. Then you have to craft this one. And then you had all these chests in your storage. And it was like, oh, man. And if you delete, like I said, it's going to delete everything in that storage. You'll lose all that material. So it's like, oh, crap. Make sure I don't ever do that again. But let's get rid of that chest right there because I don't need it. But you'll notice, like I said, there was 1,000 Dreamlight points to unlock this one. Remove it. And then when you get this chest, the second one, then you get all of that room, but then you have to come down here and expand it to 4,000 so you can make it 6. Boy, I just put him in the front door. Dang, that boy has to, I guess if I didn't have to worry about the babies getting out there together, should I open up that gate on the side and just let them run all over the yard? That's probably what he wants. But then he'll be like playing that game with us. He'll be like tap on the back door and run around the front. Hey, I'm not in the back. You must be hearing things, But so far, I'll do a expansion video of each of my places and stuff. But I do have things in every chest. And you'll notice that when I do play the game normally and stuff like that, I have everything expand. I got food here, and I need, or supplies here. And I do have my dirt and stuff in here, and I'll show you this room real quick.
I had one of those dogs that kept throwing away.
Oh, crap. Yeah.
And then look here. I don't need it.
Oh, no. Don't we have, well, we got some other straws in there, but they're those cheap straws, the colored ones. Yeah. Dang it. But, you know, you can, I designed this room, and if I ever erase it like I did with the other house, I'll lose all of this and I have to redo it all. But this room here, I've got all of this side and this side are all my, no, not that one. I think I moved them all. Oh, what happened? Did I never come in here? Oh, did I never come in here and do anything? Oh, no, I took everything out, I think. There we go. Yeah, I took everything out. I think I sold it all because I thought for a time I said, well, I'll come back later and play these later, something like that. But I think all of these are my original. And I think this is the only one that I expanded. See, I did expand a couple of these, but these are all my dirt. And I do have stone. So I basically, you know, the other room, that's all the stuff that I need to move out of there and put it in here, like my sticks and stuff like that. I got my sticks over here. I got different style sticks. I do have all my flowers on this wall. I've got more flowers over here. So yeah, I've got all my flowers in here, and then all my dirt's over there, and all my seeds were over here. And eventually I'm gonna put all my seeds and flowers in this room and change the title of the room and everything. And then I'll move all my sticks and my stones and all that stuff. That'll be in another room. I call it Sticks and Stones. Maybe my bones and flower shop or flower place, you know. And then over here, this was my my bedroom, and then this was my bathroom. But this is my bedroom. I still got the bedroom stuff in here. I did the Aladdin type world or flower world. So yeah, this was originally my bedroom. I just have it for looks, basically, if I want to come in here and stuff. You really can't take a nap. You can sit on the bed and rest, you know, and I got my little phone here. I can text and stuff like that with the people and stuff like that. But then you stand up by moving it, stuff like that. So that's just, you know, you can put, you know, I just made this my bedroom. I'll probably move this upstairs to another room. And this was my bathroom, but now it's empty because I'm going to move it to another floor. But anyway, this is my main section here. And then you have like, when you come in here to your main house, you'll notice that you have this here, the expansion, the house floors. And originally you had just the first floor here, and that's where I'm at now. And then you can add on, you know, with a little bit of money, you can do this floor. You keep going, and the higher the floors that you go, the more expensive it's going to be. Like this bottom floor here was $1 million just for that. And then you can expand the floor, and each floor you can, like I said, you can title each room. This is the boiler room, and I'm going to change that eventually. I'm going to change it into a boiler room. And the bedroom, basically, now it's got the bedroom and the seed room. I'm going to move these around. So Sticks and Stones, that was the original. And then my seed room, I'll put all the seeds and stuff in here. And then the boiler room, I'm going to do something with that. And then I'm going to do another floor. I'm going to do the flowers and stuff. But, you know, as time goes on, I keep changing. Then you click on the triangle, and you can go to next floor, and it'll show you what's in this floor. See, I want to put my vegetable garden up there. I got my fruit section over there. It's my main kitchen, and then I got my spices and stuff. And we'll go to that floor in a minute, and I'll show you what it looks like. And then I have different floors like this, my art floor. Some of the rooms I haven't done anything to. See, it's basically the same. You notice how the floors are bigger? The rooms are bigger, and then this one, they're a little bit smaller because these are still, 10 by 10. I haven't expanded that room. Now, I know number 5, you can see they're bigger, and I've expanded them and redid everything, and I've got my originally I had my gold over here in the Kippy's Counting House, a gaming room, but I'll show you them in just a second, or maybe another video. But you can you get them all the way up to level 20. See, I've got 20th floor and stuff like that, and you can go to these floors and everything. But this is just showing you the rooms. Now I'm gonna go back out, and then we'll go back up to the next floor, and that's the number 2 in the middle up here. And this is where all my food basically is, and I designed this already. And I got this in the middle of the floor. I'm going to turn it into a fish house. I'm going to make a fish room or something like that upstairs, you know, or whatever. But this is my main kitchen. And you can come in here and cook all your food, you know, and then you have all my storage food. I've got some stuff up here like my seaweed and that, or my seafood, and then I've got my crabs and stuff. Oh, come on, move out of the way. And then I got my some of my other stuff here. So, and then I've got the food that you design. Nope, that's not it. That's extra storage room. And then extra storage. So I need to upgrade and put more and more stuff in. This is nothing. I had all my food in here, but I took all my food downstairs and probably used it, sold it, so I can have more room up here. There's all my fish, you know, and then I got my cheese and fixtures I buy and stuff like that. And then this is my my fruit room. I haven't really done anything as far as pictures on the wall or anything like that, but these are all my apples. These are all my one kind of berries. I got another kind of berries, and I got cherries over here and bananas over here and lemons over here, and I got some stuff over here. So yeah, I all this is organized, but I need to make all these chests bigger so I can cut these down and have less chests in here. But of course, the only good thing about having so many small chests now is I don't have to worry about building more small chests. I already have them all. And then it's all my vegetables in this room, and you can tell I don't do many growing of vegetables and stuff like that. That's why the room is so small. And then my last room is this room, and this is my grain room. And I've got all my grains. I got my wheat and barley and my nuts are back here. Not my nuts, but my and you can put all this material up here as your time goes on. And that's all in the furniture area. So I can come in here and be like, I can just look through all this stuff myself and do it that way, one thing at a time. Or you can go into like essentials. These are all my tables and chairs and stuff like that. Or you can break it down to just seating and tables. And then you got all your beds right here. These are all the ones I bought. Some of them I've gotten from friends and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool there. And then all your pictures and utilities. No, you are not going back outside. Wallpapers. You change the wallpaper and the flooring and lights. So you buy these or you get them free, and then you design them any way you want to. It's pretty cool. You know, I like it. And some of them are like vines hanging up in the air and stuff like that. So that's pretty nice. You can make a whole garden bed, you know, and use all these materials. But like I said, I've got so much stuff I'm doing on the inside and the outside world that I really haven't done anything new. You need to find somewhere to park, buddy, because you're in the way.
I think you need to wear those on the room Walmart.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
$20 shit.
You think we're going to want to get out and look at Christmas lights tonight, or?
No, I just got that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'll do fire, I guess, next week.
And the Christmas extravaganza is over with.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I was talking about lights going out there to, like, by his high school. And
there's supposed to be a place out there in Fort Valley or whatever, like a whole street or whatever.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, we'll do another video later. I did the house video. Next time I'll show you Scrooge's place and show you how to go through that. Or you can watch my other videos, because every day when I get on the game and I play just the regular gameplay, I'll go into the Scrooge's place because he'll have stuff not only here, but he's got 2 floors where he got stuff. And then this is where, okay, I'll do it. This quick one, I'm just going to show you the quick little spot here. But if you ever change your outfit, you can always come in here and click on here. This is my favorite outfit here. As you can see, it's the same design on both characters. And you can click on it and it'll change it to that main one. And I'll do this one real quick and then I'll go back to the other one. And you can come in here and I want to wear the whole outfit, so you can click wear and you'll be wearing that one. Then if I want to come over here and go back to this outfit, I can wear it here. Or you can edit it and put your own designs on that there. So if you want to make a new outfit, if I don't want to make this one anymore, I can design a new outfit and then come in here and change if I want that one. And some of these items here, these are what I've unlocked in the world. See, I got purple and I got this, I got that, I got all these items here and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool, you know. And then these are the outside of the building. These are ones I designed over here. Like this one's in the window. I think this one's in the window. So yeah, that'll be in the window and you can see them outside when you're outside. And I'll show you that real quick. Ta-da! And there's the outside piece window, see? But anyway, that's our video, and we will make another video later, either showing you more about how to play the game, or it'll be a video about me actually playing the game and doing different things, and showing you that real quick. You do have Dreamlight points over here. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Dreamlight points over here, and this is all the goal things you can do to get more Dreamlight points and stuff like that. Then you have the map showing you where everything's at.
How many hours have you gotten so far?
I'll have to look when I get out of the game. It'll show me. And then if you click on the square button, it'll show you the different areas. Like this is the Eternal Island, and that I'll show you how to get to that in another world. If you play regular without jumping on it like going from spot to spot, you can travel the right way to these areas. And then this is the storybook, and I'm going to play this one later so I can unlock some of this stuff and try to finish it all. Then you have the wishbone. You can see I did a lot of it already, but I still got some areas that I have to unlock. And one of these places has Tigger, the Tigger, the tiger, Tigger, the Winnie the Pooh's friend, Tigger. And he's in there somewhere, so I've got to unlock him soon so I can do it. Then you got the realms, and I told you that the realms are inside the castle. And then you have the floating islands, which I haven't unlocked yet. I do have a couple of them, but not very many. And that's your fast travel to each of those locations. Like I can fast travel to each area. Let's say I want to go downstairs without having to go from here, you know, where I'm at this world, and go down here. You can fast travel. Or if I want to fast travel over here, I can just click on here, or I can click in here and go to that area right here. Boop, and it'll fast travel me there. So that's different ways you can fast travel. Then you have the collection, and these are all the things that you've collected so far, and how many you have to do, and things like that. All the different areas, and you can click down here, and this will show you all the things you've done there, all the things you've done in here, all the things you've done in here so far. And then you have the quests, and these are things that you get points and stuff like that. I get 500 of those, 2,000 coins, and 6 of those every time I do his quest. This character here, I only get 500 of those, and you can click on the track, and you get some red roses, and if you get all those items there, and you unlock his thing, and then you have all these other quests. And going back over here to this one, these are the character things. And you click on this, and it shows you all of the characters. Once you get to level 2 or 3, then you get to, you'll see forging down there at the bottom. But if I go over here to her, it doesn't have one down there at the bottom. So you can see where it's forging and nothing down there at the bottom. And then you have each character. I've done certain things like I haven't unlocked him to level 2 yet, so he doesn't have anything to help me do in the game. But then, and the little character, the number 2 thing, that's what I'll unlock when I get him to level 2. I'll get that little item down there. And then these favorite things over there, that tells you what, those will give you extra bonuses and help level him up quicker if you give him those items. And some of them will have check marks on them showing that I've already given them everything. Now, it's not going to show you that here, but it will show you when you look at the actual character itself. I guess Mommy's taking homeboy to school or down to the corner, so we don't have to freeze to death. But anyway, I'm going to head on out, go get my clothes on so we can go to Walmart, because you heard her talk about Walmart. And then I'll show you the rest of this on another video. The next video I do where I'm actually playing the game, I'll come in here and re-show you the rest of this stuff. But if you go over here to settings, the original settings, this is where you want to come down here to save your game. Sometimes if you don't save it and then you exit the game and you come back in the game, it won't remember what you last did, any updates or any clothing you've done and everything, and it'll put you back to before you saved it. So you might play on this game for 3 hours, and if you don't save it before you exit out the game, then you won't have all that stuff you've already done. Okay, and then we'll get ready for Walmart. I know. All right, I'll probably take one too. I had one yesterday, but it'll be better to. Okay, stay precious. All right, and then you come down here to return to title, and this will either save your stuff online, or it'll say you won't be able to. Sometimes it'll say it won't. Now it'll ask you. It'll say it's going to be saved. Sometimes it won't let you save it. Now it looks like it's saving now, but sometimes it'll come out here and say, "Oh, it couldn't save. You want to retry, or do you want to just stop, quit anyway?" Let's see if it does that now. All right, let's see. Is it going to work, or is it going to tell me it couldn't save? There it goes. All right, now it's going back to the main title screen, and then when the next time you come in, you can play. Now, if you don't do it that way, if you don't resave it, and you just exit out after you've saved the game to the point, you saved to a point. And then you can say, okay, I don't want to exit out to main screen. And when you start the game, you'll be right where you left off. You'll be in front of your house, your main house, but you won't have to worry about, restarting the game and loading it up and stuff like that, which you'll see in another video. But anyway, that's our video right there. Let's see if it does show the beginning of it. I exited out here. There. Now, without going into the game, these are your expansions here. You have different expansion parts here that you unlock. You have to pay for all these, and stuff like that. You can access granted and stuff like that. Then you have settings, and you do whatever you want to do in settings, sound, and all that stuff. And you can look at all this later. Cloud save, and then multiplayer. You can click on this, and whatever your friend's code is, you put that code in here, and you can connect with that person, go to their world, which is pretty cool. Then you continue, but then these are the expansion packs and all that stuff you can unlock in the game and stuff like that, and it tells you all about it, and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. All right, but anyway, let's get out of the game, and we'll see you later. Y'all have a awesome day and a perfect tomorrow. We'll catch you at the scratching post where we can meow or I see a bunny rabbit, but what does the bunny rabbit sound like? Just like the song says for the fox. What did the fox say? I don't know. So anyway, and maybe I'll find some catnip in this game, and maybe when I'm on the floating islands, I can use my catnip so I can float up there easier. And I'll show you more and more as I play the game, and and I'll do teaching videos, and then also I can play the regular videos, and you can come watch me play those regular videos. But anyway, that's our video. Bye. Do 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 do.